We are back on this 2022 Toyota Highlander. So it's been running for coming on 8 minutes now. If our beautiful phone will focus, as you can see, the 8, come on. There you go, 7 minutes right there, coming up on 8 minutes. Now we're looking at the temperatures right now. Inside, we're steady at 38 degrees. Yeah, you don't want to focus. 38 degrees coming out of the center dash in the front. This has rear AC. This is a dual AC system. So out here in the ambient air temperature, the air going over the condenser right here, we're at 61 degrees right now. There you go, 61 degrees. If we come back to pressures, we're at 77 PSI on the high side. So the high side pressure, that is being Bluetooth transducer right here from field piece going to the high side. Low side transducer, live data streaming right now. We're 28 PSI on the low side, 77 PSI on the high side. We have a 3.5 degrees superheat, 8.9 degrees subcooling. Let's look how this has been tracking. Look at how steady these temperatures, pressures are. Absolutely no movement within about 1 PSI. 77 there, 77 there, 28.7 there, 28.3 there. That's over a period from minute 5 to past minute 8. Absolutely rock steady, no movement at all. We look at our superheat, subcooling, just a little bit of tiny variances. We look at our line temperatures, that's line temperatures. We're at 32.2 degrees at this point right here. We're at 63 degrees at this point on this liquid line right there. So let's take this 32 degree line. This is after the internal heat exchanger. This is a dual AC system. There's a second evaporator in the back, and you can tell that by that T and that Y right off right there, that T off, that's going to the rear evaporator. I don't know, you can't see that very well, but we're gonna tee off on that. I'm gonna put the temperature sensor right here, and we're gonna see what the temperature coming out of the evaporator. Because this temperature that we're getting on the suction line right here, reading the superheat, is after the internal heat exchanger. So let's grab that off the suction line right there. And we're gonna see if I can get my hand back there. Yeah, right. And we're gonna see, okay, it turned yellow. I got it on there. Let's see if I can get it on there really good. Now I got it nice and level and straight. It's now on the pipe that's going right into the firewire, right to the expansion valve. Let's see what that temperature did. You could see where I disconnected it and the temperature immediately started going up. That's with it's disconnected. Right there. 53 degrees, and then I reattached it. 32.7 degrees. On this side, 32.9 degrees. Now remember, in some other vehicles, under different operating conditions, that after the liquid line went through the internal heat exchanger, usually it was much warmer. Oh, sorry. At the suction line, it was 3, 4, 5, 8 degrees or more. On the other side, on the returning side of the internal heat exchanger. This is where the liquid goes through. This is where the vapor goes through. In this situation, we don't even have 1 degree difference in temperature from where it's coming out of the evaporator to after. In this conditions, on this vehicle, under these operating conditions. That will change depending on operating vehicles, and it will be different on different vehicles. Do not assume there's some average number you're going after. Saturation, we're at 28 Fahrenheit and we're at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's go back, look at our temperature. Let's go look at the rear temperature. So we know we're at 38 degrees coming out the front. Let's see what the temperature of the air is coming out of the back. So I'm going to take the one from the front right there, 38 degrees coming out of the front. And we are going to connect to the rear. Let's see, I can get that one right there. Let's see, I'm sticking it in the rear, get it up here. So now I'm in the rear, the furthest rear right there. Then I'm gonna come to the front one right here and let's see if there's a difference. Okay, so now temperature sensor is located up here in the rear, and we're gonna see what the temperature coming out the rear. Okay, we can see it's higher. 43 degrees at that point. 43.9 degrees to be exact. So let's see if we could get right here. So I take it out there, put it in right there. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna have an issue. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could do this. Okay, that is not good because you see how my tip is almost out of the fins right there? The air at this point is not the same temperature as the air in here. Right here, as this flows out, and I have my sensor right here, air from inside here that is warmer also mixes right at the tip there, and a little bit of air gets entrained and gets mixed with the cold air. So it might be a little hotter because I can't get it to stay. Oh, still doing good. So we were in the very rear, we're 43.9, 44.5, within 1 degree. So that's it. I'll let you see this one more time. We got the air side, we got the humidity, the dew point, our wet bulb or dry bulb. You can see we're YF refrigerant, and you can see everything here. This gets recorded and it goes onto your customer's invoice to your customer and for you for future reference. And if you ever have anyone dispute what you actually did and how you delivered to the customer, you have the proof right here because it's live running with Bluetooth sensors, data logging, everything, and you can always go back and look at it. All right, I'll see you guys. Field P sensors with the Field P software. Software is free. You buy your sensors, you could download this on your phone or your iPad. All right, see you guys.